Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Sanjay. If you are here, that means you have registered to Kaggle's 30 Days of ML Challenge. First of all, kudos to all of us that we have begun our ML journey. Here I'll talk about step-by-step guide to what is required to complete first day's challenge. So let's begin. If you have registered, then you will receive the email as shown here. There are two links in the email. One is follow the instructions in this notebook to get started with the Kaggle. The second one is join 30 days of ML Discord community and introduce yourself in the introduction channel. Oh, just for information, the second one is if you want to join the community on Discord, and the first one is what we will talk about. So today we need to level up from no voice to contributor. That's the first step. Okay, so on this email, just we need to click on this follow the instructions in this notebook. So we'll just click on this one. It will take you to the Kaggle's website and it will show us the getting started with Kaggle page. Okay, so this is the first page that will come up to your screen. Now the step-by-step guide has been mentioned here. So the first step is your Kaggle profile. All right. So if you see here, first step is your Kaggle profile. Second is your Kaggle progression, 5 minutes. Third step is submit to Titanic, 20 minutes. Fourth is make a comment, 7 minutes. All right. So these are four steps that we need to complete to make sure that we change from the voice to contributor. All right. So let's start. So first, you need to navigate to your Kaggle profile by visiting kaggle.com /me. So I'll just click here. So it will open up a new tab. Since I've already completed the challenge, so my level is showing as contributor here. So I'll walk you through what has to be done. So your might be showing as instead of contributor novice. All right. So this is your profile. This is where you'll see everything related to your profile. If you are new here, then everything will be unranked and everything would be blank here. All right. So I'll just go back to the getting started with Kaggle. All right. So progression. So Kaggle progression is what we have here. So we have five performances tiers. Novice, contributor, expert, master, grandmaster. We don't have to worry about anything else apart from novice to contributor. So to be a contributor, you need to run one notebook or script, make one competition or task submission, make one comment, give one upvote. All right. So now submit to Titanic. So this is the step where we'll start. This will complete our step number one. That is run one notebook or script and make one competition or task submission. So this is what we are going to concentrate on as of now. So we'll be clicking on this notebook link over here. Once I click, it will open up a new tab for me. Right? It opens up get started, join the competition. So what I need to do is I'll have to go to this the data part. All right. The challenge is mentioned here. The competition is simple. We want to use the Titanic passenger data, try to predict who will survive and who will die. The data is, take a look at the data, competition data, click on data tab. So I'll just click here. All right. So once I open this data tab, you'll see this gender submission. This is the submission file. So an example of what a submission file should look like. Then we have the test file and we have the train file. So we'll be using the train file and to make the prediction for our test files. Okay, so even if we don't have any coding experience uh, like myself here, so still we will be able to complete this assignment because the purpose of this assignment is not to start with the coding, but just to uh, improve our tier from novice to contributor. So please keep that in mind. So don't worry about the coding part here. All right. So what we need to do is we'll have to go to the code. All right. Then we'll open a new notebook. So once we open this new notebook here, we'll see that there's already some code written here. All right. So we don't have to worry about it. I'm just renaming it to 30 days ML. All right. So I've renamed the file to like 30 days ML. Now I'll have to run this. So to run this, you'll have to click this button here. So once you click this button, you'll see that session is starting came up here. And you'll see the draft session is starting. You can see it over here, this part. So we'll just have to wait till this part completes. And if you want to open the console, you can open the console from here. As you can see, the session is starting. Session started. All right. So if you see here, you'll see that session has started and there are three files which have been taken as an input parameter. One is train.csv, test.csv, gender underscore summation.csv. All right. And we can see the same here. Now what we have to do is we have to make the summation. In order to make the summation, we need to write some code. So the code has already been given to us. We just need to copy and paste to complete our day one assignment. So to do that, you'll just have to click this code part. All right. You'll see this play button here and you'll have to paste the code here. All right. So in order to do that, if I go to this getting started with Kaggle page, you'll see this notebook. So once we click on this notebook, it's opened up the Titanic tutorial. So if I scroll down, all right, I'll just keep on scrolling. So it will give me the code. Okay. So if you scroll down, you'll see this code now. All right. So you can see this code is present here. Now this code is what we can already see in our screens. So this is our code. Okay. So we don't have to worry about this. We'll just scroll down. If I go to this load the data, in this you'll see there is some line of code present. So you'll just have to copy this. Just press Control C. Go to your Kaggle sheet that we just created. Paste it over here and click on this button. So once you click on this play button, you'll see some line of output. So these are the rows and columns from train.csv, which are part of the train underscore data frame. Okay, so you don't have to worry about anything. Just see this if this gets executed. Uh, if I go back to the Titanic tutorial, you'll see that they have given us the same output. Okay, so you should have the same output. All right. So once this is done, we'll go to the end this line, which is our test data. Now we have imported our train data. This train data has been imported. Now I'll be importing test data. Just copy this code, go to your sheet. Again, click on this add a code cell, paste, and play again. Again, you will get some output. The first five lines or first five rows of your test.csv. Now again, I'll go back to this Titanic tutorial and Now we need to explore a pattern. So we'll just copy this code. So I'm not going into the details. I'm just showing you what has to be done here. So I'll just go to code, paste it, and we'll get a percentage of women who survive is 0.74 and with some other decimals here. So this is basically we are training the data set and we are just considering one parameter, that is gender, to understand the survival rate. And then we'll copy this main part again into code, play. So percentage of men who survive is 0.18 and same we will get in the Titanic tutorial. So now here we'll be building a random forest model to predict the outcome whether which tree wins basically. So the model is constructed of several trees. Picture shows three of the trees and we'll be creating 100. So we'll not get into the details. So over here we are just considering these four columns to find the pattern. So we'll just copy this code here again. We'll just copy this code, then open the code window here, click on this play button, and your submission was successfully saved. So this should be the line that you should get. You should not get any errors. All right. So here we have completed our code. Now we need to save this version. Okay. So save this version. What we need to click? We'll click on the save version. Make sure that save and run all. This has been selected. Okay. Not the quick save, but this one. You can rename the version. I'll just keep it like that, and I'll just save. So once I click on save, you will see that the 30 days ML, which is the file name, is being saved. It's running now, and just give it some time and it will complete. All right. So if you see now, it has been successfully saved, right? So what is the next step? You need to click on this version. Just click on show version. Now click on this go to viewer. Once you click on this go to viewer, you'll see that your data is the output is saved in my submission.csv. Now, just you need to click on the submit button that you see just on the right side of this my submission.csv, this button here. So once you click this button, it will give a pop-up submit to competition. Now select notebook, the version name and the output file which will already be present and submit. Alright, your entry has been submitted. It could take a while before your submission is scored. Check the status on your My Submissions page. So view My Submissions. Once you click that, alright, you'll see that your submission has been completed successfully. Alright, so it will also give you a score which is like 0.775. The maximum could be 1. Alright, so we have done the submission here. Now this part is completed. So what is the next step? So next step is now make one comment and give one upvote. So how to do this? You can go to the same section like getting started with uh, Kaggle and you can just type something here like, hey, I completed my first assignment. Post comment. All right. So it has been posted. All right. And then you can upvote any any of the comments, whichever you feel like is good. So I'll just upload this one by Animesh, and that's done. So once this is done, if you go to your profile by clicking here on this part, your profile, okay, you will see that you have made a summation. Like if you go to the code part, okay, if you now once you click this button, you will see this window, and if you go to the code part and you will see your work, then you'll find that your submission that has been done. Okay. Now, if I go to the discussions, you'll see whatever comment you have made that will be visible here. Like I have made a comment right now. Hey, I completed my first assignment, and we're getting started with Kaggle. Now, you will also see that the tier would be changed from novice to contributors, and that's what we need to do for our first assignment. I hope you have enjoyed this video and understood how we need to complete our first assignment, and thank you for watching. Happy learning. Bye bye. Take care.